Hello everyone, like always, thank you so much for watching, especially on this very windy day. I just came home from work, but while I was driving to my house, I discovered this little place and I discovered all the nice nests on top of the trees. So obviously those are blue herons. So I figured while I was home to just drive back here with my camera. And my plan is for now to just set up camp, wait until it gets dusk, and just to see what kind of wildlife is around here. Most likely I will see some beavers, maybe muskrats, snakes, but my goal is to see like the blue herons on top of the nests. So it's all about luck, like always, and I'm excited. To my own surprise, the wind is getting hotter and hotter, and now I will be blessed with this very beautiful haircut that I have. Having that said though, so I just set up my camera. I picked up the chair that was near the side of the road, but there is actually a blue heron right in the nest. I'm gonna see if I can get a good shot of it. It will be so extremely tricky because now it's so windy, so my camera will just go back and forth everywhere. But it's worth a shot. So as I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get some pictures of the birds, even the bit of the birds that just get blown away. So I'm just sitting in a ditch. Hopefully like the wind will just pass me. I hope that the wind will slow down, otherwise it will be a very miserable day for me. It kind of defeats the purpose of me being here. But having that said though, they are in their nest. Right now, the moments when they notice me, they just open their paws. Yes, Harry, their paws. Their wings, they lay on top over the nest, so kind of from the bottom up you cannot really see if something is in it. So I'm just gonna kill some extra time. There's a beaver nest right there as well, so hopefully they will get active during the dusk. But it's like always, it is very challenging. Alright, so the herons, they're finally getting more active. Right now it's 6 o'clock, so it's kind of what you can expect. The wind slowly went down a little bit, so I think I might stay here until sunset. Hopefully I will see some beavers. At least I am lucky enough, well, lucky is a big word, but I'm content that at least I was able to get in some couple of good shots of the heron. So most likely, depending on how much clips I will be able to get, I might make just one big video just of the heron by itself. But fun. Not as fun as my haircut. So that's actually pretty cool. This is the first time that I've seen it. So what the heron is doing, he is actually like the semi-digested food. He's actually like spitting it up and putting it in the mouth of the juveniles. So this is, again, I'm so happy with the with the little things like this. It's beautiful. So that absolutely was worth it. I have been stung by a lot of carpenter ants, but again, it was worth it. Alright, so now we got the heron. If I can get a beaver today, that would be the cherry on the cake. Then I would be so happy. I'm gonna see if I can get close enough. I don't know if there's any kind of path accessible for me. I don't think there is, but I have done crazier stuff. So I don't think I can find any better spot for beavers than here. So let's see, I think out of my head it will be around 6:20 by now. So just in a couple of hours the sun is gonna set. Most likely the moment when that's gonna happen, the beavers will come out and play. And hopefully not with me. Right now it's close to 7 o'clock ish. We are it's full dawn. I haven't seen any movement yet, which is a little bit of discouraging, but I'm not gonna give up, because most likely when I will get home, my wife will be like, "Oh Harry, look at you, you are gonna take a shower in the worst way possible." Having that said, I really need that. That's the downside of forgetting time when you're in nature. You just completely let yourself go at times. My half excuse that I have for her though is that usually when I go out, I try not to have any kind of products like hair gel or anything that can alter my smell, especially like coyotes, foxes, you name it. They are so sensitive to smell. So the more au naturel I can smell, the better. It's ironic that it works really well for animals, but not so much for for female humans. If for whatever reason you think he talks a lot about his wife, you are not wrong, and I'm doing it on purpose. The best of the better, or like the best way possible to keep my wife satisfied is by giving her like a shout out, or like to show a token of my appreciation, so I can keep doing this without I get home, without food, and without too much trouble. Alright, so it's 7:30. It would be very nice if they would show up right now, because my phone battery is almost empty. Alright, so it's 8 o'clock. So far I haven't seen any movement of practically nothing. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm slowly getting hungry, sleepy. I think I might just walk around here, just see if I see anything else that's interesting. But it's a bummer we didn't see any kind of beavers, but beavers are a little bit of hit and miss. Just on some days you see them everywhere, and other days they seem to be completely gone. So I made it back to where I parked. My phone has 4% battery left, so I'm gonna go home, take a well-deserved rest, have a good dinner, take a nice bath. So thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully we'll see you at the next adventure. Take care.